Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber. Wednesday, September 21st, 4:33 p.m. New York time. U.S. stock market is now closed. It's been closed since 4 p.m. and the futures market will be closing at 5 p.m. Federal Reserve released their statement. They did change the expected interest rates higher as was expected, so they're higher. We'll look at the weekly charts first of the equity indexes. See the futures? They're still open, the equity. Let's close this, get some more real estate. S&P 500 cash index trading below the low of last week. The trend is down below 3,800 almost. Oh, that is below 3,800. NASDAQ 100 also below the low of last week. Dow Jones also below the low. Dow Jones Transports, or Dow Jones Industrial Transports, low. New low for the year. Dow Utilities also broke below the low, sitting right above that consolidation area. And the Russell 2000 below the low. So takeaway is all the major indexes are trading below the low of last week. Yep. Interesting. Again, we have one of them made a new low for the year right here. Let's go on to the next. Let's look at the bonds yields. Again, each of them would be a weekly candle since it's Wednesday, middle of the week. Not done yet. So the first is the 30-year bonds. Again, these trade inverse. Interest rates, yields go higher, bonds go lower. Look at that. Not surprised. New low for the 30-year. 10-year, new low. 5-year, new low. And the 2-year, new low. So we have a variety of bonds, treasuries, bonds, short-term, long-term duration, all new lows for the year. This was shared so many times to keep trading them bearish, to stay short. That's the bearish bias in them. Yeah, not to be buying them on the bullish side, but to be shorting them. It's working out well if you've been doing that. Let's go on to the next. US dollar index broke above the high of last week and also broke above the high of the year. Dollar, the US dollar, new gold. Yep. Stop buying gold and be buying US dollar. Strong like bull. The new gold, US dollar. And crypto, look at that. Bitcoin took out the low of last week. Yep. Cryptocurrency failure. Let's go look at some other currencies. We'll look at the major currencies against the US dollar. The euro broke below the low of last week, coming back down towards the low of the year. Japanese yen actually broke above the high of last week. So in this consolidation, we had a major demand zone building here, which is interesting. We'll look at gold a little bit because there's typically a correlation in the gold and yen. Again, Japanese yen is one of the safe haven currencies. British pound, new low for the year. Took out the low of last week. Big problems. Canadian dollar, oof, took out the low of last week. And look at that. Broke below this key. Wow, you gotta unzoom this. Broke below this key. Supply zone. All the way from back there. Oof, and took it out too. Swing low. Let's go back a little bit further. Guess they don't like their neighbors anymore. Yep. Wow. Well, US dollar, we could buy more maple syrup and other products from Canada. Get more bang for your buck. Canadians, well, it's going to cost them more to come visit us the South. Swiss franc, inside candle. Interesting. Safe haven currency holding up, just like the Japanese yen, which are safe haven currency. And the Australian dollar, new low. They got a smackdown too. Wow. Let's go look at some of the commodities. Energy. Crude oil took out the low of last week, which is expected because we had this inside candle, huge tail on the top, small body, huge tail there. Yep. Still an acceleration. I'll zoom in. It has not taken out this big red candle. So that part I'm saying is still acceleration, but not surprised getting that type of candle here. How these two candles, the high wicks rejected $90. Yeah, so it broke down. Again, it's not done for the week. It might just be building calls. We'll see what happens. And natural gas did break down the low also. A lot of that has to do with the strength of the US dollar. Look at the other commodities, metals. Gold, new low, took out the low of last week. New low for the year. Again, US dollar is now gold. It's better to be hoarding US dollars than putting gold coins or bars in your home or any place. Yeah, it's a US dollar, new gold. Silver, inside candle, interesting. Platinum, okay, actually one trending up. One of the metals trending up, broke above the high last week. And copper broke below the low of last week. Let's go into the other commodity, agricultural. The ags. First, corn, inside candle. Okay, that's interesting. Wow. Jeez. Wheat took out the high and low of last week, but still rejecting this supply zone. Not surprised. That's why I have it labeled there to look for a potential selling area. Then huge wick on the bottom. Then demand zone here. Soy, inside candle. Massive consolidation there. Live cattle took out the high last week. Feeder cattle took out the low. Wow, big difference in those. And lean hog took out the high. So mixed what's happening in the commodities of some of the metals, the energies, and the ags, but pretty clear what's happening in the currencies and the indexes. We saw the indexes red, took out the lows. Most of the currencies red, took out the lows. Dollar strong like bull. Many thanks for watching. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.